Is there something about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.
I ain't gonna lie, Toxic. That would have fucked me up at 18.
I was done, but
that would have fucked me up.
I had to experience this for me to know that this type of stuff was real. Granted, because in Europe, right, it's so big over there that they even have like little, I'm not gonna say like events. They have festivals where all intersex people come together, because this isn't a one-off thing. They're out here, we just don't know about it.
Yo,
you see what I'm saying?
So let me tell my quick story about that. About my experience. So one of the countries I went to, man, I actually went to a strip club, right? So I'm in a strip club, my man's my cousin and all them. And this chick come by, and see, the thing with my mind, I'm able to put things in a safe box and just throw that shit in the corner and just forget about it. But from talking about this, that shit reminded me of that fucking particular instance. So we're in the strip club and shit, you know what I'm saying? We got beautiful ladies walking around, this, that, and that, whatever. But this one particular chick walks up to my cousin, and she's like tapping like her clit, right? Air quote, tell her. She's tapping her clit, right? And I see, and I'm like behind my man, so I'm enjoying the rest of the scene and whatever. And I see like my man reaction, like oh, and I'm like, the fuck can he have seen? Like, how beautiful can a bitch, you know what I'm saying, box look for a nigga to react like that? And he tapped me like, yo, RPC, look at this, look. And I look, yo, her clip might have been at least this long, man.
Mm-hmm.
The size of a big lighter. And I'm looking like, yo, that look like a mini penis, fam. But you could see the vagina right under it though. Like I can clearly see that there's vagina there. But the shit on top of it, I'm like, yo, that should look like a penis. Looking back now, I think that was a what's the term? Intersexual? That was an intersex.
Intersexual. Okay.
I think that was an intersex, man.
And I'm so grateful to have experienced all of this stuff, just because when I'm talking to anybody outside of our group, anybody outside of this thing of ours, they can't even fathom it. When I tell people about the lifestyle that you live, that King Fee lives, you see what I'm saying, that Coach Don P lives, it's mythical to them, because they just can't they can't fathom it. And what's so cold about it, there has never been a time in 2020, there has never been a time where it has been so easy for men to get what they wanted from the opposite sex, yet so hard. You see what I'm saying? Because of them, I would say, suppressing their true masculinity. Now me,
100%.
Now me, what's so cold about it, what I'm all about, like I said, this Boss Basics is all about men reclaiming their power. Like, I'm not talking, we're not here to bash females. I don't bash females at all, because the common denominator in the equation are the men. You see what I'm saying? It's the stuff that you're allowing. And this is coming from a person, man, I paid for it. You see what I'm saying? I've lived with prostitutes. I've ran in circles with working girls, Johns, pay pigs. You see what I'm saying? And okay, what's so cold about it? This was in Houston. This was 2009. I was living with a girl. She was a working girl. Her and her homegirls. You see what I'm saying? They were cool. What's so cold about it? One time, you know, she was just having a little inner monologue. She was thinking out loud, and she said that she would never respect a John because they pay for what real men get for free. I didn't pay. From that moment, it was a kick in the pants. So from that moment, that was it for me. You see what I'm saying? This I used to walk around with my cock in my hand. I'm being honest. But I had since then I was
got
like,
my story too. Go ahead. I got my story too, man.
So
Hey, yo. Go ahead.
So what's so cold about it, right? You know, the underworld is what it is for all of those that are involved in it. You see what I'm saying? More power to them. Me, and this is like it ties into porn, right? The reason why is because, you know, the reason why a lot of dudes are having these issues with porn is because it goes like the rabbit hole goes deeper and deeper. You see what I'm saying? So they had to watch more and more extreme stuff to get aroused. With the underworld, like I said, I would go in one room. This one dude was so cold about it, he didn't know because his wife was a secret swirler. I didn't know that was his wife at the time. So I'm in this one room. It was a slave play room. You see what I'm saying? And in my head, I was like, damn, that white dude, you see what I'm saying? He was punished. She was all into it. So I'll probably say like 2 weeks later, I'm coming to formation. And this dude that was in my unit was like, hey, Bedcore, come here. Let me meet you. You want to meet my wife? And I saw her. She saw me. She saw me. Like, it was
like, yo, don't say shit. Yo,
remember on Pulp Fiction when they be opening up the suitcase? You know what I'm saying? That's what it was like. And what's so cold about it, he came to me. He was like, hey, man, for whatever reason, my wife, she don't really fool you. I was like, that's because I know her secret. That's why. That's why. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was just, man, it was something that I had to experience. And what's so sad is that a lot of men aren't willing to receive the message. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, I wouldn't believe some of this stuff if I didn't see it myself. You know,
if you didn't experience it.
If I didn't experience it. When I went on deployment, and my thing is with women, it's not that they're doing it, it's that they're being dishonest about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Do your thing. But it's just how they operate. I'm like, I was deployed with housewives, desperate housewives. It's true. In every sense of the word, you see what I'm saying? Only to go back home to a dude that was putting in work, you see what I'm saying? And he don't even know about half the stuff that was going on, you see what I'm saying, when you was deployed. So it's crazy, man. And where I'm at right now, and you know, by Allah's grace, I have a woman that, because she was in the sexual underworld, not as a participant per se, but she saw exactly, because that's how me and her got close. Because she used to work in the Shake Jump. She was bringing in some big money just off the dancing, not let alone, you see what I'm saying, her she used to pump, you know what I mean? I ain't putting her business out there, but what's so cool about it is that she saw the top tier of the top tier. So she can validate.
And she learned some things. Yeah, right.
She learned some big things. So the thing about the underworld is that you don't have. I'm not talking about some round away D bags and skeezers. I'm talking about influential people of means. This is what I'm talking about. Celebrities.
Exactly. Because the celebrities be in the underworld. So let me. Damn, man. I don't even want to release that. I don't even want to say that. This is public right now.
It's so much game. It's so much game that not only, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to say, and it's a lot of stuff that I want to keep for the next episode. So we're going to have to do another Joe next week, because there's questions that I didn't even ask you yet. I'm like, we already almost an hour in.
Can we just chopping it up? That's all, man. We just talking right now. But what I'll say is not saying too much. If you befriend not a prostitute, but a woman of the night in whatever city or country you go to, you'll know more information than meeting a nigga at the bar. You know what I'm saying? Like they know what the fuck is going on, because they dealing with the D-boy, like you said, or the businessman with the bread. You know what I'm saying? They don't want ear hustling and all that. So it's nothing wrong with knowing a chick of the night. That's the most vague way that I can say that shit.
Yeah, what's so cold about, like I said, the two people that I learned the most from was the working girl that I live with and the gay dudes. You see what I'm saying? Because they Oh man, they gave me a golden ticket. You see what I'm saying? Like I felt like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. You see what I'm saying? They gave me the golden ticket, and it was only on. I remember too. The first time we went, he was like, "Are you ready?" You see what I'm saying? I was like, "Yeah, let's go." And then the rabbit hole just kept getting deeper and deeper. So it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. But at the end of the day, I had to go to experience it for me to know exactly what goes on behind closed doors.
Well, let me say this. I'm gonna tell you the biggest the biggest lesson that I learned from a working girl, man. So I've never ever tricked in America, right? So I remember my first time going to Colombia, my first day there. All my niggas was there, and one of my niggas was like, we went to go get something to eat. Just me and my mans. We left everybody else at the crib. So let's go check out this bar real quick. Just stand at third. So we go to this bar. And, I'm from New York, so, I peep certain things. So I walk in the bar and I see there's a lot of like, there's a lot of chicks in there, but they're not scantily clad, but they got a lot of skin out, right? Boom. Mm-hmm. So I sit down. I'm just, me and my man's talking, whatever. And I notice, they got little TVs up, but I'm just drinking my beer. I just happen to look at the TV, and I'm going to make a long story short. I look at the TV. I see like they got like porn going on. I'm like, tell my man, like, yo, what type of spot we at, my nigga? Like, they got porn playing on the TV, my nigga. Like, he's like, oh no, this goes back to like the brothel that I know, the brothel that I know I was in a brothel, right? So long story short, I knew he basically tells me I'm in a brothel, this, that, and the third, and I'm in here like, yo, my dude, like, I ain't coming for that, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, nah, blah, blah, just, just relax, you know what I'm saying? Just enjoy yourself. Matter of fact, just so you know, the numbers is this if you want to smash a chick. I said, how much? I ain't gonna say how much it was, but the nigga was like, yeah, that's it. You just gotta, I'm looking like, nah, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, the lesson that I learned is this. I paid that little amount of bread that I paid to smash Shorty, right? I made Shorty come more than one time, right?
Frame a week.
I did not nut, okay? And from that, all those sequences, she gave me half my money back. Okay? She already had the bread. She gave me half my shit back at the end, like, yo, hold that. So what that taught me was, in essence, I don't have to pay for pussy. Because I have a chick who, this is her job. I gave you the money already. You could have, even though you didn't make me nut, you could have took it and ran. But because I didn't nut, and because I made you cream of wheat, she felt that I didn't. You think I asked for my bread back? I told her like, yo, we good. She went in her purse because at that time I didn't even understand Spanish. She was just handing me shit. I'm like, yo, what's this for? She's like, no, here, take it. I'm like, oh shit, this bitch gave me half my money back. A fucking refund. A working girl gave me a refund, my nigga. Yeah. Ever since then, my nigga, I don't feel like I ever have to pay for pussy ever in my life, man.
And this is what. No.
I was gonna say I be telling my niggas before I smash chicks, or if I know I'm about to smash a chick. That's why you'll hear me say something like, "This bitch should be paying me for what I'm about to do to her." That's where that stems from, and that's the type of mentality dudes need to have, man. You're not getting pussy, you're laying pipe. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be an event when that bitch. Yo, there's a time I told you, I said it before. My redhead, you know what I mean? Sometimes I nut with her, sometimes I don't. There's times I nutted with her, and as soon as I nutted, she got out the bed and started clapping like a cheerleader, like.
Damn.
Why? Why? Because she felt like she accomplished something. What was her accomplishment? Making me nut. That's. Come on, my nigga.
Yeah, that's too much game. We're gonna put a pin on that. You see what I'm saying? And what's so cold about it before? Because I gotta go smash out, and it's been a tremendous honor to have you here. So what I want to do is I want to extend this to next week. You see what I'm saying? Next Wednesday, do a part 2 to this, because there was so many questions that I didn't even ask that we didn't get to because we was just chopping game. But what's so cold about it, right? This is when I went on monk mode. When I went on monk mode, it really.
And tell the people what that is. Tell the people what that is for those who don't know what monk mode is.
monk mode in a nutshell is, you see what I'm saying, you isolating yourself from simple pleasures. Well, not simple pleasures, but from it's removing your lower nature's hold on you. You see what I'm saying? Because the entire time I was on monk mode, I didn't beat my jump. I didn't engage in no sexual activity. I didn't have any rich food. I didn't watch TV. I didn't listen to music. You see what I'm saying? I didn't play no games. I was just, and if you remember from the chat, I said, look, on the 10th day of me being on monk mode, I had a level of tranquility and a clear mind that I hadn't had in years.
Wow.
That I hadn't had in years. So what that taught me was how nuts, or how me coming, or the act of coming had a hold on my life. So I had to go through monk mode. You see what I'm saying? I was 34 at the time. After that happened, I was like, yeah, the days of me busting Jake Steve nuts, you see what I'm saying, are over with. The days of me nut chasing and pussy pursuing are over with. So I remember the young dude I was telling you about, the one who I saw a lot of potential, the one who I see a lot of potential in. We were going over a scrapbook of mine, and he was asking me why I had pictures and currency, because all of the countries that I've been to, I have a picture, and I have the local currency side by side. And he was like, man, you've been to all of these countries, man, all of these girls and this and that. Oh, man, that's so cool. I was like, hey, look, you know what? But I paid the iron price for these sexual experiences that I gained. Right. I can't get my self-respect back. I can't get my dignity back. You have a choice. So I said, don't ever let a woman charge you for what others have gotten for free. And I was so serious when I was telling him this, because I was like, look, do not allow no woman, or don't even put your self-respect under some pussy. You see what I'm saying? We are all of them holidays combined. Pussy, women are spoils of war.
Yep.
Women are spoils of war.
Yep.
And you know, and what's so cold about it, my son is only 4, but I'm grooming him right now. He's gonna be a killer, man. He's gonna be a killer. He's gonna get everything that's coming to him, because from birth until the time he gets of age, he's gonna have the wisdom of the sages. So with that said, you know, by the grace of Allah, you know, Passport God, we can do this next week. Same bat chimes, same bat channel. And this is going to be the second episode, man, because there's so much that I wanted to touch on, man. You have so much knowledge, man. And if you haven't, please subscribe to this man's channel. He should have 100,000 followers. You see what I'm saying? Like that. There's no reason why. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that the truth ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here. You know what they say, like, you know, when the sun shine bright, you know what I mean? The roaches and them scurry away. So this ain't for everybody, man.
Oh, they scurrying, all right.
Yeah, they scurrying, exactly.
And what's so cold about it? Is, like I said, I remember when the coach, when King Fee said, "Hey, check this guy out." I started watching on general principle, but I started to like you on your own. So even if so what I'm saying is like, I said, okay, cool. I like what he brings to the table, because it was totally different from what everybody else was talking about. You were the only one at that time talking about traveling for traveling's sake. I know dudes that travel to, you know, they travel for abroad. They don't travel abroad. And
exactly.
That's not what it's about. You see what I'm saying? I've been in every continent except Antarctica, and you know, by the grace of Allah, I went on a whim. You see what I'm saying? I had people that was just like, hey, you trying to go to Brazil? Yeah, I go to Brazil. Hey, you trying to go to St. Pierre and Miquelon? Yeah, I go to St. Pierre.
Wow.
And I went. I went to these places, and I saw these things that you like. I've been to places that you will only see in National Geographic. You see what I'm saying? So I see how people live, and I know what's important on the other side of the world, man. So with that said, same bad time, same bad channel, yes, man. I am extremely humbled to have a guest such as you on Boss Basics. Man, I can't wait. Like I said, subscribe to this man's channel, man. This is Mr. Strong Island, Mr. I Could Taste the Cinnamon, the passport in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you again, man.
Is there
Appreciate you
something
again.
about females that you wanted to know but could never figure out? Are you struggling with relationships? Do you feel like you're being taken advantage of by the women in your life? Do you want to know how to leverage the playing field to your favor? Well, did you know that the female mind and the female psyche are mysterious and unexplored regions like the dark web of the internet? For this reason, men need a method of decrypting or hacking the manipulative psyche or dark web of the female mind. Once a man has a deep understanding of true female nature, he will then be able to hack her programming.
Access granted.
The purpose of this book is to help grown males evolve into men so that they can treat the women in their lives accordingly.
You win.